everyone, let's solve for x. Okay, so we have 4 to the power of x plus 25 to the power of x is equal to, when you have a to the power of m plus n, okay, this is same thing as a to the power of m multiplied by a to the power of n. All right, so we are going to express this in that form. So this is same thing as 10 to the power of x multiplied by 10 to the power of 1. All right, now let's divide through by 10 to the power of x. So we have 4 to the power of x divided by 10 to the power of x plus 25 to the power of x divided by 10 to the power of x is equal to 10 to the power of x multiplied by 10 to the power of 1 divided by 10 to the power of x. So I want us to note that when you have a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m, okay, this is equal to a divided by b raised to the power of m. All right, so we can now rewrite this as 4 divided by 10 raised to the power of x, okay, plus 25 divided by 10 raised to the power of x is equal to, this we divide this and we are left with 10, because 10 to the power of 1 is still 10. Okay, now let's reduce this to its lowest term. They have 2 in common, right? Because 4 can be divided by 2 to give us 2, and 10 can be divided by 2 to give us 5. So we have 2 over 5 to the power of x plus, now here 25 can be divided by 5 to give us 5, right? And 10 can be divided by 5 to give us 2 raised to the power of x is equal to 10. All right, now when you have a over b raised to the power of m, all right, this is equal to b over a raised to the power of minus m. I will introduce negative sign to the power if I take the inverse of my fraction, okay? So I need to do that here. So I have 2 over 5 raised to the power of x plus 2 over 5 raised to the power of minus x is equal to 10. All right, now when you have a to the power of, or let's say x to the power of minus 1, okay, if you take 1 over x, this minus becomes plus, so it's going to be x to the power of 1. So that means that if you want to remove the negative sign on a power, you use 1 over, okay, to remove it. So I'm going to introduce that here. So we have 2 divided by 5 raised to the power of x plus 1 over 2 divided by 5, okay, raised to the power of x is equal to 10. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that you can see what I'm writing here, or what I've written already. All right, now we have 2 over 5 to the power of x here, and we have 2 over 5 to the power of x here. So let's call it, give it an alphabet to simplify the equation. So we can say, let 2 over 5 to the power of x be equal to y. So if we say that, that means we have y to the power, we have y here, right? So we have y plus 1 over y, right? 1 over y is equal to 10. Okay, now let's multiply through by y to remove the fraction. So if we do that, we have y times y will give us y squared plus 1 over y multiplied by y will give us 1 is equal to 10 multiplied by y will give us 10y. Now we have formed the quadratic equation. Yes, I know this is where most of you will be like, we have a quadratic equation, let's solve and get y. But recall that we are not looking for the, we are not looking for the value of y, rather we are looking for the value of x. All right, so I'd like you to sit put and see how we are going to solve for x using y. Now we are going to rearrange this, so let this come to this side. We have y squared minus 10y plus 1 is equal to 0. Now at this point, this is where we solve this using the quadratic equation formula, which states that this y is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. Now our a is the coefficient of y squared, which is 1. Our b is the coefficient of y, which is minus 10. Our c is the coefficient, is the constant, which is 1. So we are going to substitute the whole of this, all this, sorry, into this equation. So we are going to have that y is equal to minus minus 10 plus or minus square root of minus 10 squared, all right, minus 10 squared minus 4ac, 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1, right? Now everything divided by 2a, that is 2 times 1, 2 times 1. Okay, now let me turn to this side. So this is what we have now, that y is equal to minus minus will give us plus, so we have 10 plus or minus the square root of minus 10 squared will give us 100, okay, minus 4 divided by 2. So our y is equal to 10 plus or minus square root of 96 divided by 2. Now let's factorize. Let's simplify this root 96. So we are going to do this way to actually bring out the perfect square we want to use. So I'm going to teach you this. It's actually very easy. You can use it to simplify any solid, no matter how big the number is, okay? Now when 96 is divided by 2, you are going to get 48, right? When 48 is divided by 2, you have 24. When 24 is divided by 2, you have 12. When 12 is divided by 2, you have 6. When 6 is divided by 2, we have 3. And 3 goes, you have 1. Now you're going to pair them to bring out your perfect squares, right? So we pair, the pairs has finished. The same thing. Now 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4. So this simply means that 4 times 4, which is 16, is the perfect square we are looking for. So 16 times this remaining 6 will be the simplified version of it. I hope you have learned something. So we have 16 times 6, all right? So our y is equal to 10 plus or minus square root of 16 multiplied by 6 divided by 2. So our y is equal to 10 plus or minus. Now square root of 16 will give us 4. We have 4 root 6, okay, divided by 2. Now y is equal to, when 10 is divided by 2, we have 5 plus or minus, when 4 is divided by 2, we have 2 root 6. Now this is our y, but recall that we are looking for the value of x and not the value of y, okay? All right, now but you have to recall where we said let 2 over 5 to the power of x be equal to y, okay? 2 over 5 to the power of x is equal to y. So but 2 over 5 to the power of x is equal to y. Now let's continue from here. Please give us a like, give us a thumbs up if you actually enjoyed this video, okay? I want to clean everything so that we don't make mistake. All right, now subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell if this is the first time you are seeing us, so that you don't miss our amazing videos. All right, now this is where we are, that 2 over 5 to the power of x is equal to what? Y. And we have gotten y to be equal to 5 plus or minus 2 root 6, okay? So that simply means that we can write that 2 over 5 raised to the power of x is equal to 5 plus or minus 2 root 6, okay? Now we have a variable as power, so we cannot solve it except if we introduce log to the equation. So let's introduce log to both sides of the equation. So we have log 2 over 5 to the power of x is equal to log 5 plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay, now when you have log a to the power of b, this is same thing as b multiplied by log a. Okay, so we can now rewrite this as x multiplied by log 2 divided by 5 is equal to log 5 plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay, all right, then to get the value of x, we need to divide both sides of this equation by log 2 over 5. So we are going to have that x log 2 over 5, okay, divided by log 2 over 5 is equal to log 5 plus or minus 2 root 6, okay, divided by log 2 over 5. Now this will cancel this, so we have that x is equal to log, now when you have log a divided by log b, this is equal to log a base b. Okay, this is equal to log a base b. So that means we can rewrite this as log 5 plus or minus 2 root 6 base 2 over 5. Therefore, the two values of x are log x is equal to log 5 plus 2 root 6 base 2 over 5, or your x is equal to log 5 minus 2 root 6 base 2 over 5. Thank you so much for watching.